What's going on, guys? It's me, your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and welcome back to our in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring. So, today's episode, we're going to start off with a little bit of maintenance. And I mean a little bit. The only thing we're going to do is look at our weapons, make sure that we are suited for the task at hand, and that's it, because I don't think we have any NPC stuff to further. So, okay, our tier 5 stone situation is the same. I would rather save what we have towards the final step of getting either the flail or the twin blade to 15. It'll probably be the flail. But, okay, I think we're looking alright. So the first order of business today is we have one final catacomb to deal with. Yeah, we'll go to the shack. One final catacomb that we need to deal with in Liurnia of the Lakes. It's kind of exciting. We are going to go to, I believe it is called the Road's End Catacombs. I'm certain that that's what it's called. And it's this little tunnel over here that's hidden away. I say hidden away, but there's a dirt path leading right to it. Still easy to miss, though. Let me get this little scarab right here. There we go. And then we got the sword dance, which is pretty cool. Fuck these bats. Not worried about them. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is right down here. These catacombs. Oops. Man, I swear, that's the only drawback when I'm doing two series at once is my thumbs get into one video game's mode, Salt and Sacrifice being that mode, and then it'll mess me up when I switch back to Elden Ring. Right, let's race. God, let's rest. Yep, there we go. Road's End Catacombs. Fantastic. So we know what awaits us in these kinds of areas, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our due diligence, and we will put on our strike damage, since we know that that's what it takes to kill these guys. Always check the ceiling and stuff above you as you enter the rooms in these catacombs. It's like a requirement, not a precaution. Yeah. We're gonna eat these guys alive. They're nothing. Not for us in our current state. Alright. Somewhere a heavy door opened. How peculiar and vague. Bingo. Hello? Okay. Then I shall swing first. Okay, let's hope we get a tier 5 in this one because we gotta upgrade our children again. A rune arc. Fantastic. Oh, little hidden spot down below. Always check for more walls. Be awfully dirty to trap you in here with an enemy. Root resin. Another fake wall. Okay, tier 2. Another fake wall. And then this here is the main boss of the catacomb. Alright, let's get our children ready. They haven't seen some action. And it is nighttime. That means they're gonna be angry. Come now, my children. It's time to take on the spectral tree sentinel, or spirit caller snail, I guess he's called. Well, here, let's just end the fight, shall we? We just need to get rid of this dude. Yeah, they can keep him busy. I'll just murder this dude. Okay, and then we got the Glintstone Sorcerer Ashes. You guys did good. So let's do this. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to do this, but we're going to anyway, because if we don't rest, we will not be able to use our minions of the night, our beloved children. We won't be able to use them again for the other boss. So let's go ahead and rest at the Grace. And it didn't really cost us any progress. All we did was go the secret route. Oh. There we go. Ooh, we got the wolf hat. I believe this raises your strength. Quite possibly. Yes, endurance. There we go. Gives you 2 more points of endurance, and then this one just gives you 2 points of intelligence. So you have the cat and the wolf. Their greatsword that they drop is quite a pain in the ass. It can be dangerous. Okay, so we did everything in these rooms. I don't want this guy to chase after me, so I'm just going to take him down. I feel like, even though for some reason he didn't seem to want to come through this doorway right here, I don't want to take a chance on it. I don't want to get ran down by him. Okay, a 3. And another 3, okay. Oh boy. Use your ears in these places, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hit me with another knife. Thank you. Bam, here we go. Yeah, alright. So, fun fact. I think I pointed this out before, but you do not have to engage in melee with these guys in order to get the benefit of the guard counter. They can hit you with like a throwing dagger. It can really be anything. And because we have strike damage on this weapon, these guys are nothing. You can kill them in 2 hits flat. Human Bone Shard, 5 of them, so we can make more of those throwing items. And the Watchdog's Staff. So that staff, tier 3, you will notice that staff is actually what the Watchdog boss uses, the one that casts the magic. So this is a strength and dexterity scaling weapon, but it's just raw damage. It's just physical damage. But it's a colossal weapon, weighs 19 units, it's huge. Large stone staff embedded with glintstone, wielded by Erdtree burial watchdogs to protect catacombs. The watchdogs, battered and broken over their lengthy tenure, rule the catacombs and are even said to command the imps. I believe it. So we have Sorcery of the Crozier. Channel magic into the glintstone to activate an ancient sorcery, producing floating magic projectiles that chase enemies automatically. We don't really have the specs to use this thing. Somehow we can roll with it, like still do medium, but it just has like a regular colossal weapon moveset similar to what you would get with the Pete's Cutter or the Greatsword, you know. And then it does these. And yes, they do home in on the enemy. 99. Yeah. Well, hold on. What are the requirements for that thing? Okay, 34 strength. That's it. Not worth. So we have a pressure plate here. Let that guy do his thing. Oops. Okay, another tier 2. No big deal. You know what? Hold on. Let's go back in here and make sure there's no more extra hidden walls, because I don't believe there should be any in the lower level here. There shouldn't be, but we're going to check anyway. Because we are professional Souls players. We must do our due diligence. Okay. I didn't think so. Alright. And then you can see those 3 holes in the walls up there, which is why you don't want to step on the pressure plate. Maybe if there's guys in front of you, like if there's some enemies, sure, why not? I don't see any though. I think we're okay. Tier 2. Yeah, man, I'll be checking all over the ceilings and shit for these little guys. They suck. Like, they drop down. That attack where they drop off the ceiling and hit you is probably their worst attack. Okay, one of these catacombs, the wall with a torch on it, like in the center here, is fake. So I tend to check it on every trip through. Alright. What the hell's going on here? Hey, I see him. No, sir. I'm afraid not. Just isn't gonna work that way for you. I'm gonna one-shot this guy. One-shot that guy. And then there's more. I think they're on the walls. They would be. That would make sense, right? You're not fooling me. Okay. Damn it. Okay, and then we got the Raya Lucaria Soldier Ashes. Very nice. I do believe that was pretty much it. That should be the whole catacomb. Pretty easy. I thought for sure there was another boss. Huh, maybe I was wrong. That so looks like a fake wall, like it should be. I'm just checking them all at this point just to make sure. Not that we didn't cover this already, but still. Still found it. Yeah. Alright. We done did all of it. Cool. Easy shit. So let's get the hell out of here. Let's, I've had enough catacombs. Let's talk about the spirit ashes we got for just a second, so that way we can keep track of our collection. So this is not that one. This is the one I was going to compare to it. So we have the Twin Sage Sorcerer ashes already. The one that we got, however, is different. This one, the Glintstone Sorcerer, he's not as costly. This one costs 89, and this one only costs 49, and it's because this one has the twin mask on. It's got a heavier, does more damage spells, but this one, if we read the description, Spirit of a Raya Lucaria Sorcerer wearing a stone crown, a scholar of the Olivinus Conspectus, who has mastered the use of the Glintstone Stars sorcery. So that's going to be his main attack, is Glintstone Stars, which is good. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it tracks the enemy, which is nice. It's very hard for the boss to defend against that attack unless they have a big shield or unless they move incredibly fast. And then we got these, the Raya Lucaria Soldier Ashes. A trio of spirits consisting of 2 disposable foot soldiers and their superior. The soldiers of Raya Lucaria were also known as the Cuckoos. They were given free reign by the Academy to wage war as they pleased, and they were infamous for their... What? I learn new words every day in this game. Jeez. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Anyway, it is exactly what it looks like. You have those 2 weaklings in front with the daggers. One might have a straight sword is what it looks like. Maybe they both have straight swords. Look like daggers to me, though. And then you have one guy in the back that has the knight's sword. And he's just a soldier, though. He's not a knight, but he's still good. They throw that shit. They throw, like, the Cuckoo Gemstone, which chases the enemy down. It does great magic damage. But, alright. Here's what we're going to do now. We have done pretty much all the maintenance we need to do. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to head into this hellhole, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I like Raya Lucaria. I think it's an excellent legacy dungeon, but we're going to have to be real thorough. There's a lot to miss. It's real easy to miss some stuff in this place. Like there's a spot we got to check out that is in correlation with Patches, the Untethered. It's the Iron Virgin down at the bottom of the water well. We're going to need to check that out. We're going to call his bluff. And it's going to teleport us to the base of the Erd Tree. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh boy, oh boy. I restocked on bolts, by the way. Got a lot. right. There it is. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere. Oh boy. Hello, gentlemen. So, we just got the Spirit Ash for these guys. This is exactly what that Spirit Ash is. These gentlemen up here. This is going to be your common enemy here. And they're not easy. Just because they're casters and just because they fight you from a distance doesn't mean that they are weak when you get near them. I want to know what the deal is with this bird. The cage is like, it's either made of some kind of black alloy or it looks burnt black. But the bird seems to be unbarbecued. I wonder what's up with these birds. Like, why are they in the cages? What kind of birds are they? This one's alive. Those do not look like Stormhawks. Cannot hurt them. How weird. Alright, so we did the lower level before. Got a cluster of them here. Okay. Now it's time to actually proceed up into this bitch. So what I recommend you do is be smart. Okay, so sleep does not seem to be the answer for these guys. Doesn't seem to work at all. Well, that's okay. So, you wouldn't want to try to pull these guys one at a time and fight them because, as you can see, they try to fight with range. So what you want to do is get their attention and just wait here by the gate. They will gradually come down to you. Oh yeah, our damage is good. It's real good. Yeah, that's not coming through the gate, pal. What in the hell? That went right through his nuts. Alright. So, when you are fighting these guys, don't do that. You can kind of weave side to side to get away from that attack. Yeah, we're gonna fight with some madness here. I think I want to test this spear out and use it a little bit. Have little cute little dragon statue gargoyle things here. They look kind of sad, but it's a nice touch. And then we can get a sneak peek of the courtyard we're going to be going through over there, which, what an annoying spot, I tell you. There's going to be lots of guys that run out from around corners and will take half your health away in the blink of an eye with their stupid grab attack. We've run into them before, but we won't have easily forgotten them. Oh wow, those gloves actually look pretty good with this outfit. Now that we actually see them. Alright, so for this part, sneaky sneaky, confessor style. Oh no, crouching does not work for those guys. I thought for sure those guys would not drop down if we crouched. Oops, meant to lock on. Okay, blunt damage is the way to go for these guys, but for the sake of the episode, or for the sake of playing with this weapon, I want to see how effective this spear is. So if you're going to pull these guys one at a time, make sure you stay crouched, so that way the guy in the back there doesn't see you. Never mind, he saw me. Why does this game like turning me into such a fucking liar all the time? Okay, so we are faster than that attack. Oh, the sweep. It's good. It's good. Alright, so experiment number 1 with the, well, his shit really isn't going to reach us. That's kind of funny. Mine reaches you, buddy. Oh, what's wrong? It just barely didn't reach. That's funny. Alright, no more cages. There are, as a matter of fact, there are more cages. Let's get them down. And then when they fall, they're left open, which is great. Now, I do kind of worry about the speed of this weapon, because if we just do the R1 combo, this is not a regular spear. It's a great spear, so it is slower. We're gonna... I wish we could take this, but we're going to get something that looks relatively similar to that pretty soon. The hourglass item from Selin. I wish you could just take that, but we're going to get something pretty similar to it soon enough. Alright, somber smithing stones. I'll take it. And then, once you get past this part, that's when the level kind of opens up and starts to get a little bit strange and somewhat confusing. It's pretty cool. Some areas of the game you go through, because of the lighting effect on the ground, like if there's like a sheen to the ground, it looks like we have Ultra Instinct. Kind of cool. Alright, so now we're going to go this way. There should be a grace right here. Yep. Killer. And some paintings. So what do we notice about these paintings? These are glintstone sorcerers, but they don't have like stone faces or heads. These look like the actual glintstone sorcerers that those stone helmets were crafted from or made in the image of. Oops, sorry. Don't mean to disrespect the books. Who knows how much knowledge could be packed in this literature that is lathered across these halls. You got crystals and stuff. A lot of this stuff kind of reminds me of Skyrim. But there's no skeevers. Thank God. Alright, so this is the annoying part that I was talking about. Notice how you have these guys that are kind of creeping around, right? Those are the distractions. They're the ones that you're supposed to see, so that way you won't notice the ones that are sitting down or hiding behind tombstones that shoot out and ruin your day. So, yes, I remember this. There's a little drop down right here. It doesn't matter either way. Like, as you can see, it goes along the cliffside, so you can drop down and get to it now and then just come out right there. Doesn't matter if you do that or just go down the path right here. It's really no big deal. And you can see these guys have a shit ton of health. It took 1,000 damage to kill that guy. And as far as I understand, these clowns are not weak to any kind of damage. Like, nice. Thrust damage will probably do about the same as slash or blunt to them. Even though they're just skin. They're not like a special defensive type of enemy. So, here's one that's hiding. See this bullshit? Take care of him. And if they hit you with the grab attack, it will take your FP as well. It's not good. So that's what we want to do for this part, is we want to watch our step. Make sure we're looking behind these tombstones before we go deliberately running out in any direction. Why do they have so much health? I hate it. And then in some parts, they're just going to crawl out of the ground in numbers. It's kind of annoying. There's another one. As soon as we get near him, there he goes. Tell you, this spear is putting in work, though. It's doing good against them. It is +4. Like, it is not lightly modified. It is very much a strong weapon. And their eyes glow blue. It's like they are possessed by the magic of this place. Interesting stuff. Okay, before we go grabbing that item, we are not going to fall prey to any kind of tricks. And there's a Grace Mimic, 3 of them. So we saw this from the steps. These are the main steps we took to get into this place when we saw the item on the cliff. So make sure you go off to the left first before you start going downhill. And again, make sure that you're looking around these corners of these tombstones, because that's where they tend to run out and grab you. And if you don't like jump scares, I can only imagine how much of a pain in the ass it would be to deal with this place. There we go. We got guys coming at us, though, so Look at that. Okay. This thing is doing remarkably well. Alright, and since we have a group of them right here, I say we throw some fire bombs or something on. Maybe these. Let's try the Raincore pot, shall we? Oh, that did not do very good. Now, one big problem with these guys is the poise. The poise is so bad. I really like the slash attack with this weapon. I think it's great. There we go. Get that twofer. Unfortunately, the slash attack is just barely not strong enough to kill them in one hit, even if we two-hand it, which, that's okay. We don't need to be one-shotting anything. We don't need this game to be dreadfully easy. Okay, spellproof dried liver. That's your sign that you're going to start dealing with some serious bullshit and some magic damage. Why do I feel like I hear another guy coming after us? Alright. Well, hi there. Damn it. Lock on. It's going to get me killed. Alright, this is a terrible idea, but... Oh, okay, you don't do a super run with it. That's fine. How about the running strong attack? There it is. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid to do the charge because it's not good. It can cause you some serious grief if you're near a ledge. Not smart to use. Okay, let's be super careful on this part. Is not to leap to our doom. What do we got then? What is even the point of going right there? There's nothing. I swear, man. I don't know why they do this to people. Okay. So, we essentially crossed the bridge without crossing the bridge. It's just like a sneaky way of doing it. Shit! I'm being a terrible host. Let me get this on for you guys. Okay, if you will not come over here, that gives me an opportunity to fuck around with maybe this. Show off the Cuckoo Glintstone. Beep beep. Beep beep. And we'll finish them with this. Nope. And then we'll use this one. Alright, we got their marionette helmet. I know we got the armor already. And then we got their ashes. So the marionette soldier ashes can be particularly useful. Those guys are not squishy. They're actually kind of tough, believe it or not. Oh, hi, puppy. Send you flying with a jumping strong attack. Beast blood. Bloodborne vibes. And a silver pickled foul foot. Excellent. So let's go back across the bridge here. I know we didn't kill everybody over here. The rain. That's cool, man. No, gentlemen. Sorry. If they'd stayed together, I was going to try to do that big sweep and finish them out. Like, this, that would have killed them in one hit. You want to come after me? This thing has excellent reach. It's good. And these guys do not seem to like fire. The fire damage seems to be doing pretty good against them, and when we're two-handing it like this, we have 384 damage. Okay, so just shy of 400 damage. That's pretty decent for a spear weapon, because spear weapons normally do not have high damage, because you have to make up for the fact that you can turtle stab with this weapon, right? Like, something that has the defensive capabilities could be severely broken if treated incorrectly. Oh, come on. That would have been amazing. they were unaware, so I was getting that extra 25% damage for attacking them in that state, but I was really hoping it would have one-shotted them. Okay, so this whole graveyard section, it can seem kind of confusing. It's easy to get turned around, especially if you're like me and you don't want to miss out on any of the items and you want to make sure that you grab absolutely everything. It can be kind of irritating to navigate because, I don't know, I feel like this level right here, this part of the level at least, is very much like Bloodborne. It's like you've got these little cages everywhere, candles, tombstones sticking out of the ground with very light foliage across the ground, and it's dark and rainy, and you have like these sort of Victorian era looking monuments here in the graveyard as well. Very Bloodborne-y. I think it's super cool. Hold on, it's raining. I want to see what this does. Get that extra damage. Okay, so 561 versus what? 492. Okay, so holding your head. Yeah, you gonna come after me? Damn, that went right between his legs. And he gave us extra souls, or runes, rather, because his eyes were glowing. So this is a little skip section right here. You can jump down onto this cliff here. Be an easy way to get to that beetle. There's a dog guarding the beetle, though, so... Hello. You don't come after me? So these guys are tougher. So he took something more like 1,500 damage to kill. Get this guy. That double sweep. I like it. Let me try something out real quick. See what kind of damage we do with the flail. I just want to do a direct comparison, man. And then we have this down here as well. See, there's like different tiers to this area. There's different levels. There's ups and downs and arounds. It's easy to miss stuff. Hello. No! God, I tried to roll. Alright, so notice he ate my FP. We didn't lose very much health because we're just good on that. But how much does this do to you, even though you are magic enhanced? Okay, so it doesn't do anything. There we go. Okay, so that doesn't do nearly as much. We need to stick with this guy. Yeah! So these guys that are noticeably bigger... Oh, they drop mushrooms, okay. They are tankier. They're hard to kill. Alright, so let's sneak through here. Let's be a little sneaky as not to alert the attention of anything. We don't want something to rush out and grab us. But we also don't want the beetle to run away either. So, what's this? Are they coming out of the ground? Yes, they are. Oh, he did like a weird double grab. That was weird. So this is a smaller one. He'll die in 3 hits. Shit! There we go. No, lock on. Don't you do me like that. There we go. So your riposte is significantly slower with a great spear. That's for damn sure. It's not going to come out as lightning quick as the flail, but then again, that is something that the flail sort of excels at, is the counter. It's really good. Get that. Let's see what fire does to these guys if it's just an incantation. Okay, that's good. 390. We get a buff from this one. Oh my goodness, that hit real good, and it does damage over time, so that might be a smarter option. Hello, puppy. Yeah. Stay. So now, the scarab is right there, but there's also a dog. Grab this sneaky little item real quick. No drop down. Okay. So what normally will happen right here, the way they have it set up, is that dog will bombard you as soon as you try to go for that scarab. But we're smart. Nope, you're not putting that fire out. Sorry. I don't think thrust damage is a good idea for this scarab, but we're going to try. And you want to get him from the other side. You don't want him to run towards the hill. Okay, Spectral Lance. So that is an intelligence scaling ability, I believe. Let's take a look. Spectral Lance, where are you? Ice Spear, Chilling Mist. Okay, Spectral Lance. Skill of the Headless Mausoleum Knights. Hurl a phantasmic spear at foes. We should be able to use that on Great Spears, Pole Arms, similar to that. Occult Affinity. Okay, so maybe it's faith scaling, actually, if it's occult. And then we had another lower level over here that we needed to drop down to. And it should spit us out right there, I think. Here it is. Let's put this guy down. Okay. And then fire bombs. We're low on butterflies. I've made a mistake. So, let's run up and backstab this guy. Let's see if we can just get rid of him. No. Yuck. We could have got rid of one of the others of the backstab. Still can, because he didn't stand up. Never mind. He's another beefy one. Well, let's funnel them all over here. Try to be strategic about this. Okay, we get rid of that guy. And then these dudes, let's see if we can get a twofer on these guys with a firebomb. Oh no, he fell. That's hilarious. Well, you don't need to waste one now. Waste not, want not. Yep, get on. Get the fuck on. Okay, here we go. This is a pretty important set right here. The Carrion Knight set. It weighs the exact same as, what's his name? Encha. Weighs exact same as Encha, and, no, it's a little bit lighter. Wow. I think it's got the exact same weight as the Knight armor, though. But this armor is very cool. It looks great. It's very easy to do Fashion Soul type stuff with it, if you're into that. You should be. There's our way out. And then what about here? Okay, we got one more. Payday. Hell yeah. It pays to be thorough. And then here's our drop down. Fantastic. So that is the whole graveyard type area. And now we're going to move on. No ambush waiting for us. Shocking. Anything over the edge? So this water wheel, this is kind of an important spot. We want to take this all the way down, but at the same time, you see we already have a purple item up there, something of importance. We want to take it up and down, because if we go to the bottom, we can get to some more items, and we can also get to that Iron Virgin down there that's going to kidnap us. Gravity. We have a gravity magic dude over here. Not good. Alright, so before we tangle with this guy, let's make sure we got something ready. Fire bombs, something like that. Oh, you gonna dodge me? That's fine. Yeah, eat that. Alright, so this is your best bet with this guy. We'll just delete him. And we get Gravity Well, which is an interesting spell to use. It's good for getting enemies that fly to come down. Won't do you any good to pick it up here, because I don't know why. That should be an introductory spell. Like, I don't know why they drop this way later in the game when you're ready to go to Raya Lucaria. Kind of defeats the purpose. That would be something that would make the beginning of the game substantially easier, especially like Stormveil. So, alright. Now, once we go up here, we're going to want to jump off. We're going to go seek out these items here. There's enemies up here, though, so be on your guard. So, these guys, I don't know why, but, like, they're not hostile. It's kind of strange. I'm going to kill them anyway. But, you know me, I don't like leaving people alive. These guys die in, like, one stare. Like, you look at them and they die. It's weird. Crystal darts. I always want more of those because it's kind of what we resort to if we're out of fire bombs. It's a good source of damage. It's a really easy way to pull enemies. Yeah, you might be impenetrable to Torrent, but not me, Torch Guy. And then we're going to go over this way. We know there's an important item that we need to collect. Hold on. What's here on this stray cliff? Nothing. Okay. Just more Skyrim tables. Alchemy labs. Alright. Let's grab this Grace. And then... why do I feel like there's a fake wall here or something? Maybe I'm totally wrong, but... yeah, I'm totally wrong. Okay, forget me. Okay, got bad guys here. 2 sorcerers down the hallway. 3, I think, maybe, and then you have a melee guy. So, let's do this. This weapon works pretty well against these enemies, so... wait for him. There we go. Give this guy some Confessor treatment. And then there shouldn't be any down that way, but there are sorcerers on the way. We have that guy standing there reading the book. I think what we should do with this guy is we should probably set his ass on fire, maybe. Then we have that guy. And it's really interesting to me that you can't put him to sleep. It is strange. Alright. So, I always recommend going for this guy first, because you can take cover from that guy while you kill this guy. We might be able to kill this guy in one fireball. Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll just stay hidden. Yep, that's right. He's just dead. There's nothing spooky about that. Nothing suspicious at all. You just turn around and he's just dead. Thank God. These guys are dumb. I'll be stabbing these bookcases, man, looking for hidden walls. You never know. It's impossible to assume that you've found them all, so... and then we're not going to go up this way. That's like the way you proceed into the level. We're going to go back this way real quick. I'm having a ton of fun so far. I really like this level. Okay, and we got the Conspectus Scroll. There's the hidden wall. The one I know of, anyway. So let's take a look at that. We just saw that word. It was in the description for the Spirit Ash we got. Where is it? There it is. A sorcery scroll from the Academy of Raya Lucaria details superior sorceries taught to scholars worthy of donning the stone crown and studying a certain conspectus. Can be given to a learned sorcerer to gain access to the following sorceries: Glintstone, Comet Shard, and Star Shower. So there we go. Makes sense. The Spirit Ash we got uses Star Shower, and this scroll allows us to learn that. Okay. And then we got another cookbook, a tier 5. Let's see what we can make. What can we cook now? Okay, tier 5, we can do, okay, magic grease, magic arrows and bolts. Nice, if we need to do the magic damage. Oh, by the way, I missed something on the last episode. Thank you guys for pointing this out to me, by the way. I missed this, the Howl of Shabriri. This was in a chest in the tower with the Eye of Sauron. I can't believe I just ran past the chest. Like, I feel really dumb for that, but made sure to go back and get it. Okay, we'll jump over the ledge here. Do some Batman shit. And no, none of these are fake. I just check anyway. I have no self-control. Got our sleepy time flowers. Yes, please. We'll hop our way up. And here's that purple item we saw from down below. Do not just run. Like, you will die when you fall right there. Please jump right there. And here we go. The Olivinus Glintstone Crown. So that, notice how that spell we just got said, worthy of studying, or worthy of the crown. It's really heavy. Weighs 5. Like, that's as much as the wolf head, practically. Okay, maybe not quite as much, but it's like, it ain't light. Like, it's pretty heavy for a headpiece. I would call it on the larger side. It's got those blue glintstone eyes and parts of the crown as well. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence to the detriment of HP, which means you lose a little bit of your vigor, but you get increased intelligence by 3 points. And that can mean a lot, depending on what you're trying to do. The lineage of the Olivinus Conspectus began with the sorcerer Lusat, and its adherents continue this study of meteors. Cool shit. And you'll notice there are, like with the Falling Star Beast and stuff, and the gravity magic, there's meteors out there. Kind of crazy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this guy, and we're going to ride this bitch down. And try not to die. There we go. So there's going to be trouble down here. Like, serious trouble. I'm going to get grabbed by this thing just so we can be transported, and only because of that. Like, I hate fighting Iron Virgins. Like, I fucking hate it. They're trash. But we're going to ride it all the way down. We're going to let it grab us. And only to be proven right. Like, it's crazy that it took this many games for Patches to finally not be a liar, but what can you do? I think it's really interesting the way they changed his character up in this game. It's interesting indeed, and we have yet even further to go, all the way down there. But let's grab stuff on the way down, shall we? Because from what I understand, I don't think that the Iron Virgin is on this tier. I'm pretty sure he's... Are y'all gonna get up? No? Okay. I'm pretty sure he's on the lower level. Don't like that these guys are all playing dead. Maybe these are just the ones we killed. Nope, I see eyeballs. Yeah, fuck you, man. Man, these dudes don't like fire. It's fantastic. Oh, great. I hate those things so damn much. Alright, so here's how we're going to deal with these guys. Shield up. Oh, damn it. This would be way easier if I had the flail on me. No time for that now, though. Alright, that attack, once they start doing that, just keep your shield up and strafe. They are completely open to attack once they do that, though. So now there's just one, we should be fine. There we go. Guard counter really is the way to go with those guys. Get the hell out of here, man. Who even are you? I'm gonna stab you in the nuts to death. So as slow of a weapon as this is, you can see it's still fantastic. It does great damage for these guys. Get our payday. And then you get the Avionet Soldier Ashes, which is exactly what those things are we just killed. They are called Avionets. And they are a problem. You're going to see more of them in Raya Lucaria. This is not going to be our first taste of those guys, not by a long shot. They're in several areas of the game. And if you pay attention to the way they look, they're kind of cool. They look like they have the grafted technology on them. Like they have these arms with like little bat wings. And the wings don't look real. They look like manufactured wings. Here, let's take a closer look. It really does look like they're tied together with string and bones, and then it just looks like cloth or something. It's not like real wings, but they definitely look fake. They look like manufactured, and I don't know. It's a unique kind of little enemy. They're super annoying to kill, and they can do a lot of damage. They can be super unsuspectingly dangerous. But, is there an item on that cliff? I really should have jumped off right there. I feel really stupid. Alright, here we go. Time to drop down. There's that bastard creature. Alright, he breaks through that. There we go. Let's get grabbed, shall we? Time to get kidnapped. What? He didn't kill me, though. Alright, so I guess you have to die. Alright, and he can't get through there, so... I guess now we just wait. Because, well... I don't know. We're going to end up losing our souls or our runes, and we have quite a lot. We have 17,000. Maybe we should, maybe you guys can just take my word for it. If you get grabbed by him, just believe me when I say it. He will take you somewhere crazy. Let's make sure we don't miss anything, shall we? So we have the lift to go back up. There didn't appear to be anything else down there where he was. I guess we can just kill him. Like, why not? We got time. Where is he? Oh, okay. You are in a pool of water. Shit. I don't have... But I do. I have starlight shards. Yippee. So you're in a pool of water, so you should theoretically take more damage from this. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, open up. That's it. Let me get that extra damage, boy. Oh, you really can't get through. What the hell? That's it. Try as you might. What? How did it whiff? Alright, fine. Eat this. That's the last one I got. Wait, I can do one more. Nice. That's it. Come on over. Yes! Let me get this direct hit. You motherfucker. Where you going, huh? Yeah, come on over. Fuck you. Alright. I don't feel like getting thrown all the way to Lanedao Capital. Not right this second. And he was guarding an item that we want. Bam. The Long-Tail Cat Talisman. I'll give you one wild guess of what you think it does. Oh, we also didn't look at this. Crucible Knot Talisman. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. Cool shit. Alright, your guesses are in. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Grants immunity to fall damage, but does not prevent death from a high fall. So, if you fall from a spot that is guaranteed to kill you in the first place, this won't do anything for you, but it is essentially like casting Assassin's Approach without having to cast it or waste a slot on it. So, Lacrima features in the fables of Raya Lucaria, in which she is described as a fairy cat who was fond of playing in the Great Bell Tower. Pretty cool. Lacrima. It's an interesting name for a cat. Suppose it's better than Paul, right? I'll give 10 points to anybody who knows that reference. Yes, there's a real point system. Don't think, just answer. Can't forget our bugs. We need them. Okay, that should be pretty much everything down here. Let's go on this upper level real quick. There we go. Alright. This would have been shitty to miss out on. There we go. A Lost Ash of War, just in case we need to clone one that we really like. Okay. So now we're going to head back up. We do have that one plane on the way back up, that little section jutting out just above us that we need to stop at, but maybe we don't. Maybe there's nothing there. I would like that to be the case. Okay, just a sleepy time flower. That's not a big deal. We don't need that. And then we already stopped on that level. Now we're truly just in for the long haul. There's the steps. There's that damn staircase that I pointed out. Pointed that out from way far away, if you recall. Alright, now that we are back up, get back to this grace. Nice. Don't have quite enough to level up, but we will soon. We'll just kill a few more bad guys and we'll be leveling up again in no time. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of Raya Lucaria. I don't know if I'll remember every single tiny thing through here, but I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure you guys get all the items. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of our in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I will catch you guys in the next video.